What was the message from Pochettino after the game in Jamaica?
I mean, the message, I think, for us, obviously we knew it was going to be tough conditions. We knew what type of team Jamaica is and how we want to play. I think what was most important was just to show the type of grittiness and mentality coming off of the loss in Mexico. Mexico, I feel like they might have showed a little bit more, savviness and hunger in that way. But I think, against Jamaica, as you saw, when one person got into a little scuffle, the whole team was there. When players got knocked down, other players started getting knocked down from their side as well. So I think that was the important message to take away.
What changes are you expecting from them in this game? Because obviously there's a scoreline to manage now. What do you think is going to happen there?
Honestly, I have no idea. If I knew, then I would be coached, but I don't. So obviously the coaching staff's going to try and figure out what type of game plan they're going to have, what changes they might make. And our job out there is just to go out there and adapt to any situation that we can to get a win and to secure the win to advance forward. So I'm expecting, obviously, a hungry team, a team that is going out there with nothing to lose. And sometimes those are the most dangerous ones to play.
Get Tim Weah back. How much is he going to help you guys tomorrow?
I hope a lot. He had a couple days rest, so should be fresh legs. Didn't have to deal with the humidity or nothing. So no, I think he's going to help out a lot with the speed, runs in behind, his work rate. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot out of him.
How did you feel playing that more advanced role the other night, and thoughts on the overall experimentation going on in the midfield?
I mean, my thoughts are the same as it's been my whole career. Just kind of do what I'm asked to do. I like to be in an advanced role, mainly because I like to try and score goals. I like to be a part of the attack. So it was fine for me. I was happy. And what was the second part of that question?
The overall
the experiment in the middle. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, we want to have a group of guys in here that compete in the midfield and compete for minutes, and that's the only way that you develop a fighting spirit within the team. I think whenever it's healthy competition within the team, that relays out onto the pitch. I don't think anyone is not happy for anyone that's playing. It's a big family, big brotherhood, but I think you also, a little part of you should also not be happy if you're not playing. And I think that's the healthiness about it. So I think it's going good so far.
Speaking of that competition in midfield, what were your impressions of Tanner playing behind you, and what have you seen from him in camp?
No, I mean, all the midfielders that are here and that are competing for the same position all can step in and fill the role and get the job done. I think that's the most important thing, especially with so many games this year in club level and so many games coming up in the summer. I think to have a depth to a team is very important. So to see that you can stick anyone in there in that midfield that's here and it be a successful functioning midfield is important. So I think he did very well. Felt comfortable for me, and I'm sure it felt comfortable for the minutes that Johnny had played and Malik when he came in. So yeah.
Last question.
Tim's form at Juventus right now.
Flying. He's flying. I'm happy for him as well because, last year he was more in a defensive role. And, I mean, it takes a little bit away from his characteristics. Because as you guys know, wingers aren't the ones that are normally used to running so much. But he held up his role last year, and I think this year I think we can see a little bit more of a true Tim in the attacking position, taking players on, getting crosses off, scoring goals, getting in the box. So I think it's amazing for him, happy for him as well. Always good to see a fellow American on the score sheet whenever you can. So when he scores, I'm normally the first one gets up and is like, yeah, let's go, Tim. So, yeah, no, it's amazing.